Hi, it's Jeff.
And Denise from Mousesteps.com.
And this is episode number 475.
475.
Of Mousesteps Weekly.
Sponsored by MEI Travel and Mouse Fan Travel. I don't want to say there's a lot going on this summer. We're really looking toward the fall, which is only like a couple months away now, right? So August 11th is the start of Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. We've got Oogie Boogie Bash coming up at Disneyland. You've got Halloween on the High Seas. Of course, we have a little bit going on this summer as well.
And let's not forget Halloween at Disneyland Paris.
And we are planning to do that as well. We just booked our trip. But check out MEI and Mouse Fan Travel. It doesn't even have to be Disney. They are Royal Caribbean specialists. Any cruise that you can think of. Just head to their site and fill out a no obligation quote.
And we're going to start off the show with some news out of Disneyland Paris.
And so Together, a Pixar musical adventure is now been announced. July 15th is the debut date at Walt Disney Studios Park, and that's at Studio Theater. And we're looking forward to seeing that in a few months.
We're very lucky to have our own Aroni in attendance.
He'll be covering
it
the
for
event
us from
for
Mousesteps.
So just a few things about the show. There's going to be a live orchestra of 8 musicians combining with a soundtrack that was recorded in Nashville. Like they brought the Disneyland Paris show producers and such.
It's amazing.
To Nashville to get the music. And in Nashville, it was 54 musicians who were playing. So that's the soundtrack that you'll have, plus those eight musicians live. So the show is expected to play 5 times per day at Studio Theater. It's an epic adventure through the worlds of Pixar, and it's going to go in the worlds to the worlds of Toy Story, Coco, Up, Finding Nemo, and Monsters, Inc. There's like a ton of information. It would take me all day to tell you everything. So,
and I see the Finding Nemo segment there.
Yeah, it reminds me a little bit of here. So it'll be interesting to see. I mean, you've got the puppetry. And so much more. I mean, I think there's supposed to be 30 performers and characters, who are part of it. So I'm really looking forward to this.
We'll be learning a lot more in the next coming weeks.
Well, we already even know more, but there's so much.
When Roni is actually there the event and talking to the
when we actually see the show.
Right.
So here is the musician outfits, which is inspired by Pixar. You've got the Luxo Junior lamp. You've got the clouds, and you've got the Pixar ball that are part of that, and also Worlds of Pixar, which is like a chunk of it's not even a land, I don't think, a zone of Walt Disney Studios Park. There's all kinds of merchandise. There's all kinds of merchandise coming out for many attractions.
And we're about to take a look at some of that merchandise. I do love the World of Pixar stuff, so I guess, we have some more. The nice hat. I will probably be getting that hat. And
also there's a backpack. There was that Spirit jersey on the previous screen.
That was very nice.
A couple mugs. I don't know if it's just a Pixar ball mug with nothing on. I guess it's nothing on the other side.
This is very costly. This could be a very costly endeavor.
It is, because usually I don't buy much at Disneyland Paris anymore. And now the only thing I'm noticing is I don't really see much that says Disneyland Paris on it. So does that mean that we can find a lot of these items eventually stateside? And I'm hoping not. Big Thunder Mountain merchandise includes that shirt and a hat.
Now, I can guarantee you the Phantom Manor would be exclusive because it's the only Phantom Manor.
So there's a t-shirt, there's a ear headband.
Oh, I like the pen there with the little dangler. Very nice.
Yeah, there's a changing portrait, it looks like, and then there's Pirates of the Caribbean merchandise.
And that's very well done too.
Yeah, including...
This is great.
There's a lot of hoodies. So, if you're looking for a hoodie at Disneyland Paris, there's many choices.
We don't need a lot of hoodies around here in Florida when it's already in the 90s
but
every day.
I do wear them. And it's a Small World merchandise, which also includes a watch.
I was going to say, nice watch there.
Yeah, a puzzle, the ear headband. There's, of course, they like their notebooks there. And I like a notebook. So I'm sure I'll end up with a notebook, at least one. And then there's Tower of Terror. Look at that. It's like a varsity jacket. And it looks like a jumper, a sweater or sweatshirt on the bottom. And then what?
You better start saving our money. That's all I can tell you.
And then the ear headband also with that little bellhop cap.
So now we are back here stateside. We are in Epcot on a very relaxing, beautiful Sunday morning. And we're going to take a quick look at... This has been under construction for a while, but now it's finally open.
I feel like it was closed for a year and under construction because everything kind of moves pretty slowly as far as construction.
Stop ahead for refreshment.
It used to be Cool Wash, but now it's Refreshment Station, and they have a very small amount of items you can, if you're looking for like a frozen Coke, or a frozen Fanta banana, this is where you're going to want to get it. Unless, I guess this will be maybe the only spot. I don't know if there's other places to get frozen Coke or not. I don't drink Coke.
Right. Well, it's only Coke, and they have
Fanta.
That one Fanta. Well, it's a Coca-Cola product.
Fanta.
Yes.
Because in Europe, I drink it.
And you have Powerades and things like that too. So we'll have to check that out more thoroughly, and maybe even try some of that frozen Coke. Oh, construction going on here in Canada.
Yeah, I have no idea what's going on.
Or I shouldn't say construction, refurbishment. I bet.
Yeah, some sort of refurbishment, maybe a little painting going on. It was, look at that. It was a very nice day. I think it was a little warm. But not too busy in the parks. And so, just checking out what's going on.
And as we were walking around, another surprise character encounter. And this time, Stitch. You never get to meet Stitch. And actually meet him, at least in recent times.
Well, during this surprise meet and greet pop-up, you had Stitch and Winnie the Pooh. Mm-hmm. And those are two characters. Stitch is in Magic Kingdom on the stage.
Right.
In a distant meet and greet.
Rocket Tower stage, Tomorrowland.
And Winnie the Pooh is here running around trying to catch butterflies, and I don't think it's ever been successful. There's Mickey, and I'm wondering if that means they're going to make them meet and greets now instead of...
That would be nice.
Instead of the distant, so we'll see. And anyway, there's Mickey, and Mickey is always nice to see.
Well, we're about to see somebody celebrating a birthday. And, oh wait, before the birthday person... It's time for Goofy. I forgot. Goofy
I didn't remember anybody's... Oh, Donald.
Donald.
Yes,
today is Donald's birthday.
And Disneyland Paris is doing all this stuff to celebrate Donald Duck today.
Well, see, Epcot celebrated him earlier.
Yes. But, Disneyland Paris, the one thing about them, they never miss a celebration. I mean, it's Donald Duck Day, so you have all kinds of stuff going on.
I saw they brought the big cake out during the show. That was pretty cool.
I thought that during Dream and Shine Brighter.
Right. And there he is. It's Winnie the Pooh. Himself.
And we have not met, well, I think almost...
In Epcot we met him. No, that was Tigger.
Magic Kingdom during Halloween we have.
Happy birthday to
year.
Donald.
Yes. At the Magic Kingdom, I think last year we were able to meet him, Tigger, Pooh, and actually meet them and not a distant.
I remember.
Yes.
I do remember that.
But we met him saw him mostly distant for the last few years.
But this is great that we were able we had no idea this was going to happen, and we were able to meet all the characters that we just showed, all in a matter of about
15 minutes?
Maybe 10. I mean, we zipped through them pretty quick.
Yeah.
I think the longest we had to wait was for Donald.
And I don't remember if we met everybody. Did we meet them all?
I think there was one I think the penguin we didn't see. The penguin had to scurry off a little early.
And you never know, like when you're walking around Epcot, you're looking at Millennium Village, actually, World Show Place.
Watch this. He almost hits the tree. Whoops.
World Show Place. Just kind of look and see if the gates are open.
Keep your eyes open is the advice. Keep your eyes, because you never know what's going to be popping up at Epcot around World Showcase.
I've not in a while seen them at American Adventure, and we used to see them over there more, too.
And look at this view. Do we notice anything missing from this view?
Thankfully, yes.
It is an unsullied view of the World Showcase Lagoon, so it's so nice to see this again. We're waiting for the new show that's going to take over from Harmonious.
Not Harmonious. Well,
in the fall. Harmonious is
but right
done.
now it's Epcot Forever. So
correct. But that's just the temporary.
Yes. So we have the Pride Wall.
Banner or wall.
Yeah. Each of the parks, and maybe Disney Springs has a Pride Wall. I'm not sure on Disney Springs.
They do have displays, Pride displays,
right.
though.
So we were invited to Jock Lindsay's Hangar Bar for an event for Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, which comes out June 30th. And it was really a merchandise and food event. So we were checking out...
And drinks.
Yes, food and drinks, food and beverages, as well as merchandise. And some of the merchandise I've talked about on the site, some of it I haven't seen before. You've got like jewelry and, it's not like it's all like Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. It isn't like that at all. It's, what I've really noticed about the Indiana Jones merchandise is that it's general Indiana Jones. Sometimes it's Indiana Jones and I'm trying to think of the names of the movies at the moment.
Temple of Doom,
Temple
or
of Doom,
Raiders of the Lost Ark, which would be the first film. Last Crusade, third film.
So you might see, merchandise for various things.
I just want to interrupt. I love these mugs, the Tiki mugs from Geeky Tiki. Awesome. I would like all of them, all 4.
And I wrote those up a month or two back. They were on Entertainment Earth. and of course the Geeky Tiki site and such. And I don't even think I got down this far. So again, there's
Nice keychain there.
Keychain, and it looks like pins. I know we had the salt and pepper shakers that everybody liked that were on the tables.
They were great props for our food photos. Nice artwork there.
Right, and so I'm just kind of taking a look. Oh, and there is this salt and pepper shaker.
Right, the boulder.
From Hallmark, it says.
That's right.
Which I did not know. And everybody was like, oh, disappointed when they got taken away because everybody liked having them near us. And then the Indiana Jones collection by Loungefly, which I actually have not seen yet. I've seen all the Funkos, but not these Loungefly bags. So I don't know even if it's out yet.
Well, you just saw them in person.
Right, I see them in person, but that doesn't mean that...
You don't know the price or any of that
No,
stuff.
no, I don't know if they're released.
Oh, okay.
So
Gotcha.
not everything here, I think, has been released yet. So you've got the Ren Spooner. I don't think they showed... Did they show the Roosevelts? Because there's also some really nice Roosevelts.
Yes, you could have taken it out. I didn't take it out because our friend Craig happened to be wearing his. So I did get a chance to see it. I want it, though. I can tell you right now I'd like to probably purchase that one.
This is a real prop. Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny, Harrison Ford wore it. So that's the only prop that we saw. And I know you like the shirt that Craig...
And there it is. You can sort of see it. I should have probably pulled it out and held it up, but I'll be purchasing one of those anyway.
There's at least 3 Roosevelts because I wrote them up before.
And a nice hat there.
Yeah, that's really nice. Really, we ended up getting a hat
We
each.
both have fedoras, custom,
Never
nicely
expected
fit.
that.
You know, when I was a little kid, I always wanted an Indiana Jones hat. A good friend of mine had one, and I was so jealous. I couldn't afford to get one. So I told one of our guides here who invited us to this event how happy I was to finally have one after all these years. You never know what's going to happen.
You never know. No.
That's right.
And there's
Funkos, lots of Funkos.
There's like 3 or 4 Funko games. Again, I've written a lot of these items up, and some of them I hadn't seen before. So this is an Amazon exclusive.
Well,
Indiana
with Indiana's
Jones,
father there,
yes,
I like that
in
one
the
a lot.
sidecar, and that it has not been released yet, but it is available for pre-order on Amazon. I had posted about it as well. Like, there's a lot of things here that I'm very familiar with. There's some Lego items.
The Lego set is very nice too.
There's actually, the Funkos are really nice. They did a very good job on the Funkos for these. And yeah, there's a Lego.
You know,
some
seeing
Lego
this
sets.
reminds me, I still need to take some time and put together that James Bond car
That I
of
gave
Lego
you?
that you gave me. Yes, I need to do that. I'll do that
While
very
I'm in
soon.
DC.
That's right.
Maybe I'll do it then.
And the action figures we did receive. That's the one we received right there, Indy himself. So I'm looking forward to checking that out. I never had one of those either when I was a kid.
The Indiana Jones figure?
I always wanted one, and I never happened to get one. So, and there's a whip. We got a whip too.
They gave us a few things. So thank you to Disney for the hats and the whip.
For the nice bag of goodies.
Yeah, it was very nice. But the hat was for like a photo. But there is actually a ton of merchandise. And again, it's not like, oh, this is all Indiana Jones and the Dial of Destiny. It's really just general, all kinds of Indiana Jones items, which I really like that it isn't just for one movie.
So let's talk about some of the food and drinks that were offered. You have chosen wisely. The charter flight here, these are beverages like the Reggie's Revenge, the Cool-Headed Monkey, and the Mayor's Reserve. Those are all normally offered at Jock Lindsay's Hangar Bar.
And we did have this, and it was quite the display.
We will show that. We're going to show the moment of that coming up.
I've never had the chocolate covered bacon before, but it was really good.
And the stuffed dates, I loved this. This reminds me of the original Jock Lindsay's menu. Oh, chicken on the egg on the airplane. That also, you said it was a bit spicy for you, but I would order this again. I loved it. I thought it was great.
Highly spicy.
I like hot chicken.
It was highly spicy. It was way tacos al pastor. I actually like this. I'm not like pork belly. I can sometimes take or leave, but I really enjoyed those.
And we have the weathered, or we're going to start off with the green tea that's non-alcoholic.
Just tried a little bit of that.
The
Adventurous margarita, which has cucumber in it, and I really tasted that cucumber. And then the weathered fedora.
That had a kick, a nice kick. Both
Yeah.
of those also available at Disney's Hollywood Studios at the new bar.
Right. Well, those are at the new bar that just opened today. And it will be open till August. The Den of Destiny.
Den of Destiny,
Right.
correct.
And
Good-
we're looking
good
at
memory.
the Indiana Jones Petite Cake. It's going to be open till August 15th.
Emirates.
Not till June 30th on the cake and the ganachery items that we just saw.
And here is the big reveal of
the
the
bacon.
of the bacon. Delicious, by the way, absolutely delicious. And I wish there was a way to get across the aroma, that the smell you're hit with when they pull off the top is amazing.
And it comes with a trusty revolver for two. That is not a new drink for Jock Lindsay.
And that's that drink in the middle that you just saw, very, very potent. And here I am. This is the fedora that we were given while we were taking that picture. So again, I was very excited. You have one as well. And
Matt.
there's both of us, Matt from Attractions Magazine and me, and those were the drinks that we were sampling. So great time out at Jock Lindsay's. Thanks again to Disney for inviting us.
Yes.
And believe it or not, that is another show.
That's another show. It's a shorter one today. I'm going to DC tomorrow, so we just wanted to get something
out there from what we've been doing this week, but we'll have extended a show next week.
Is that true?
Well, we'll see what happens. We'll see if we keep busy or not once you return.
Thanks to our sponsor, MEI Travel and Mouse Fan Travel. Check them out. They have been in business for like 20 years now and really are very good at what they do.
Absolutely. Check them out. No obligation quote. All you have to do is request that. And again, we mentioned next week. I know I will be going to the Magic Kingdom tomorrow. We'll see. I think I'm going to Epcot as well. So a couple parks tomorrow when you get back. And I know we talked about going back to Universal to see any kind of updates with the new Minion Land there.
And we had just been there a couple days ago, so we didn't even add it to the show today. I mean, they had the new Evil Stuff store just opened. Minion Land is going to open this summer, and the construction on that has been very fast. It shouldn't be too much longer, I think, till it opens.
And I'll link to that in the show notes, the Evil Stuff store. We really enjoyed that. You can check a video out, very detailed video of all that evil Minion and good Minion merchandise.
And we have booked both our California and Disneyland Paris coming up both in September. And I'm looking forward to that. And I just want to mention, if you're thinking about Disneyland Paris right now, they are having the strike actions on and off. You never know right now when it's going to happen. And,
France itself is known for strikes, too.
Yes.
We've encountered that over the years many times.
On the same day last week, you had a Paris strike and a Disneyland Paris strike. But it's something to keep an eye on if you are planning to go to Disneyland Paris. Right now, they're talking about supposedly in August, it's supposed to be where everybody's sitting down at the table. But
you never know.
But that means there could be strikes till August, strike actions till August. So we will keep you updated on that. I think it's an important thing to know. If you're planning to go to Disneyland Paris, I love Disneyland Paris, and
We both love it.
And I love the cast members there. So hopefully everybody can come to to a agreement as soon as possible.
All right. So thanks again for listening. Have a great week, and we'll see you all next week.
Have a great week.